No, let's go Solrock. Solrock, because I can manually retreat the Solrock. This is an interesting matchup. The fact that I'm going second is busted. They can just use their Samurott V-Stars. If they have multiple Absol, they can just use Claw Rend all day. They don't even need to put a damage counter on me. They will need to use Dark Patch, though. Are they gearing up for a Crobat or something? That would be my only guess as to why they're thinning their hand. Yeah, that was the only thing I could guess. Why are you scooping up a Zigzagoon turn 1 to draw 2 cards with a Crobat? So I can knock out this Absol, but I do need the full 3 energy, obviously, on the dude. This is beautiful. Let's Fog Crystal the energy into the hand. I'm going to Quick Ball the Manaphy. I'm going to assume... actually, do I go for a Solrock or a Lunatone? I think I need both. I'm going to assume that off the research, I'm going to get an energy. Right? I have to assume. Let's go Lunatone. Now here's where my inexperience with the deck is going to show. Do you PokéStop first or do you research first? I think you research first, because what if you get your Rescue Carriers off the PokéStop? Of course I did not, but what if you do? So that was the question. What if you do? Let's thin the deck some more. Go get that in the discard. Go get another Solrock. I prize the Radiant Greninja, so if I win this, that's going to be kind of crazy. But the fact that I've gone back-to-back research is amazing. My entire bench, my entire side of the field is just going to be Lunatone Solrock. I think I can save the Scoop Up Net, I think I'm okay saving the Scoop Up Net, because I might want that later to knock out a Samurott on like a really crazy turn. So if I just manually retreat, I'm fine, because I'm doing 120. Because it's 30 base plus 30 more, and I'll get the Lunatone on screen. I know it's not the right card on screen, I'm sorry. You know how bad I am with that. And then I attach there, manually retreat. Let's use the PokéStop. I think I put the Choice Belt on that Lunatone. Let's go PokéStop. There's all the Scoop Up Nets. That is unfortunate. Not what I wanted right now. I did not want research and 3 Scoop Up Nets in my hand. Worst case scenario, but I don't believe they have any way to make a comeback here. A research and all your Scoop Up Nets. Not the best combination. Oh, if they have the... Oh, I was thinking if they have the Obstagoon, I can't beat them. I can't beat them if they have the Obstagoon. So we might be seeing Resurgence, because Avery doesn't stop Lunatone Solrock. It doesn't mess it up as much as it does the Reggie deck. Well, I'm just going to put the Greninja down and draw some cards. So let's PokéStop first. Uh-oh. Just tell me it's energy. Good. So then we concealed cards. I am not using this research. Like, ever. I mean, I might need it down the road, but you know what I mean. So let's Trekking Shoes. Would I like the Solrock? No, I would like the Solrock. So let's get the other one prepped and ready to go. And I think my opponent has lost the game. If you do not knock out a Lunatone every single turn, I think you just lose the game. Because now I'm going to have 2 Lunatone, each with 3 energy on them. That puts them in range of being able to one-shot a V-Star. So if you stumble for 1 turn against this deck, you don't stand a chance. So I'm going to save my Scoop Up Nets. I'm going to save everything. I'm just going to take my prize. This deck is insane. It did well in the first Pokemon, or one of the first Pokemon Go tournaments. It's just super consistent. It doesn't have very many weaknesses. and you're two-shotting everything. And if your opponent stumbles like my opponent did because they had a rough start, there's nothing they can do. Like, they could use Mooncleave Star on this damaged Solrock, that, and then Goon Ping a bunch of times. But I don't think that'll really help them. Okay, Rocky Helmet's literally no big deal. And then I have my Lunatone, so I believe I can take this knockout. I just need to do math, and as we all know, that's not my strong suit. So let's go. How many Lunatone are in the discard? Just one, so I'll quick ball away the research, because I believe I'm all set up. I don't think I need research anymore. I just want to be able to thin the deck. Do math? Yeah, I need to do math real hard right now. So I have 5 energy in the discard. I think I Trekking Shoes first. Okay, I don't need the research. Yes, I would like to discard the research. More energy. Beautiful. So we're going to Sun Energy to the Lunatone. I'm going to do just the greatest line of math you've ever seen. It's going to be the absolute greatest line of math. I'm going to make no mistakes. So I'm doing 210. I need 2 more energy on this thing. I don't even need to use Scoop Up Nets to do massive damage. This is absolutely hilarious. I believe I want to hold off on the Radiant Greninja because I'm going to have a lot of energy in the discard. I want to keep the boss's orders just to knock out that Crobat. You know what? Let's just go. Let's have a fun old time here. There's the boss's orders. So I do run the risk of them using Marnie is the problem. So if I don't scoop up here, I do run the risk of a Marnie really screwing me up. So I'm just going to scoop up net everybody. Put 3 energy on the backup Lunatone. And then that way a Marnie doesn't ruin me. An Avery doesn't ruin me. It just basically takes all of the stress out of next turn. Because then I have a Lunatone that's doing 120 base, and I can easily knock out that Crobat. It's a little unfortunate that I didn't do things in a better manner, but it's totally fine. So we got the knockout on the active. They might try and go for like a crazy Mooncleave Star turn, but I'm not really worried about that. So Moonkinesis 270. This is going to be a pretty dominant victory for the Lunatone Solrock deck, especially if they don't Marnie me. Because my hand is all the things. And don't you love it when you prize your heavy ball? You had one job, Hisuian heavy ball. That is to not be prized. So there's a research. No Marnie. That's GG. Neki, I'm sorry. You could not handle the rocks. The busted rocks. And are you going to be attacking with your Crobat? Oh, they might have a Crobat VMAX. That would be unfortunate. Oh, my turn? Okay, so that's GG. Because I'm doing 270 again. Lunatone Solrock, easily the best new deck from Pokemon Go. It is way too consistent. It is way too good. Who knew that Lunatone Solrock would be a good deck? Unless they're playing Charon's Care. Then in that case, I can't win. If they're playing Charon's Care, I don't believe I can win. Oh, it's Duraludon. So they do play Healing. Thank you, Chaosmon. So this is an interesting matchup. Because they do play Healing cards. I have the absolute worst starting hand in history against this deck. If those two Bruno were literally anything else, those two Bruno should have been 2 energy. And Collapse Stadium, it's not as bad as you might think. With the Collapse Stadium, obviously it's not great, but it's not the worst thing in the world. So there's some level balls. That's cool. So let's thin out a Solrock and a Lunatone. And then I guess just Trekking Shoes and hope for the best. Okay, would I like to discard? Yes. Give me something good. Give me something good. Oh my god. You had one job. You had one job. Alright, so Solrock into Lunatone. They only have a 1-card hand. So let's bosses the Duraludon. And then manually retreat this guy. Okay. And then we got Sun Energy. I think this is how I should do it, right? And then I discard... Do I discard the Research? What do I do here? Because the Rescue Carrier, I could get rid of that. What do I get rid of? It'd be great if I had a Psychic Energy. Let's ditch the Bruno. Okay, that's pretty good. So now we have to hope that their last card in hand is not just an Arceus V-Star. Let's just hope they don't get the absolute sauce here. And hope they burn their switch. They were greedy with that switch. They shouldn't have used it early. Crushing Hammer? Your Crushing Hammers are useless here. They mean nothing. And there's a Marnie. Okay, so getting rid of the Bruno, big mistake. Should have probably gotten rid of the Rescue Carrier. They'll definitely be able to get an Arceus V-Star off of that Marnie. Or they're just going to concede and I win the game. You know, one of those two. They just ignored the word of ruin on their Blissey. All the healing is not going to stop you from the busted bro. They got the switch. But did they get the Arceus V-Star? Are they just going to go for a Trinity Charge and then I can knock out the Arceus? Okay, so I can knock out the Arceus if the PokéStop is amazing. So, let's see. They got that set up. I need the PokéStop to be great. If I could top deck, I believe Trekking Shoes first, because I want a Radiant... Okay, would I like to discard? No. I need a Radiant Greninja. That is imperative that I get a Radiant Greninja. That is not a Radiant Greninja, that is an energy. So I have one energy in the discard. I can go for another Lunatone. I have to use Cycle Draw again. So if I go attach, retreat, this is all part of the plan. Sun Energy to the one on the bench. They're probably just going to be able to get Arceus and all the things. But we're both having a tough start here. So then I have to Cycle Draw the Psychic Energy and try and get something good off of this. Try and get something good off of this. Yeah, you gotta watch out for that bro. So can I win? I have to two-shot them. I don't have a good start. They have a Research. There's no way the Research fails them. I needed to take a knockout of that Arceus this turn, but I just got super boned on that Marnie. The Marnie was rough. There's a Collapse Stadium. That's totally fine. I have another PokéStop somewhere. Get your Crushing Hammers out of here. They mean nothing. You could flip heads on Crushing Hammer all day. I would not care. Oh, busted! Busted! It would be so great if I could top deck something useful. Like a Radiant Greninja or something. So if I burn my Scoop Up Nets, I think that I can take a knockout on this Arceus. And then maybe they just can't find their Duraludon VMAXs the rest of the way. Awesome. So here we go. We got Fog Crystal for an energy. Please tell me the Greninja's in the deck. Greninja's in the deck. I'm going to Quick Ball away the energy. Go get a Greninja. Greninja away the energy. Come on, deck. Okay, that's a card. And then Sun Energy to this one. The fact that they have stumbled as much as I have gives me a chance to win this game. So how many more times do I have to use Solrock is the question here. So I have 180. I need to use it one more time. So Scoop Up Net. Yes, I realize I might have messed up not putting the Rescue Carrier in the discard instead of the energy. But this is how I was able to draw cards, okay? Stop judging me. I'm taking a knockout of an Arceus. It's the best I could do. Okay, so as long as they can't find a Duraludon VMAX, then I only have to knock out... Oh my god. I only have to knock out one Duraludon VMAX, assuming that everything goes my way. I didn't get a bosses. They are taking a knockout. They most likely will never show me an Arceus V-Star. So the fact that an Arceus V-Star may never hit the field for them, that's beautiful. But I'm not convinced that I have this game in the bag. There are many ways this could go the wrong way, especially if they're using research right now. And there's the VMAX. So I have to two-shot this thing somehow. And I have to worry about healing items in the process. So they're down a Hyper Potion. They're down 3 bosses' orders. There's a collapsed stadium in play. Can I make a busted comeback here? That is not what I wanted. Okay, so Heavy Ball. Get the Solrock. The PokéStop is oh my god. Every game today. Every game today. This is what it's been like. So let's ditch the Solrock. Thin out the Lunatone. And then hope the Trekking Shoes is absolutely insane. Like to discard? No, oh crap. So let's Rescue Carrier. Lunatone, Solrock. Put the Solrock down. I just gotta hope here. I've been getting the worst draws though. So if I use the research here, I have the energy. I don't want to lose the Greninja, but I know the PokéStop is in the prizes. Oh, this is just bad to worse right now. I think I have to cut the Greninja. I know this really messed me up last time, but I think I have to cut the Greninja. And then put the Lunatone down, and then research. Because I don't know how much healing they have left in their deck. That is the main problem here, is the fact that I have no idea how much healing is left. So we got lots of juice in the deck. Trekking Shoes. Would I like to discard? Let's inspect the board. I have 3 energy in the discard. Would I like to discard? I think no. No, I think I want to keep as much energy now because I have so much in the discard. Alright, so 180. I'm going to have to go through 2 Duraludon VMAX. So I'm going to have to two-shot them with a collapsed stadium in play. And they can't heal. We've already seen one Hyper Potion go in the discard. Maybe they play 4. Okay, so I can knock this one out. I'll go down to 1 prize. As long as I get the PokéStop, I should be okay. So just give me the PokéStop and everything will be perfect. So I can attach to the active. I have 2 Lunatone in the discard pile. I need to keep that. I just made this much more difficult. I could have not benched the Lunatone. Don't worry about it. We could have ignored all this because the game would auto-attach to the 1 Lunatone, but now we have to go through the whole animation of the energy showing up. Sliding the energy onto the Lunatone. It just takes forever. So I need to do 150. That is a perfect knockout. I can Choice Belt the one on the bench. And then Moon Kinesis. And then I have to two-shot the final one. They were probably saving their healing cards for the final one. Just give me the PokéStop, please. Oh my... Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? The final prize was the one card I actually needed. Oh my god. The one card. If I win this game, everyone needs to like gift a sub or something. They're putting the double turbo to prepare for a hyper potion. You can't draw it up any crazier than this. So I have to basically 3-shot this thing. I'll have 3 turns. They're going to have a bunch of healing. I don't want to overextend myself. So let's go Rescue Carrier. Go get double Lunatone. Do I have another? Oh, that's the discard pile. So let's check the deck. What do I got left? I have an Ordinary Rod. So if I did use the thing, I'd be okay. Okay, so I think I try and do as much damage as I can, which isn't very much. Oh my god. Why did I bench the Lunatone again? I just finished saying this. I'm sorry. It's not my fault the TCG Live is such a horribly designed game. But it is my fault that I choose to keep playing it. So that you can blame me for. But if I just had the damn PokéStop, that's an extra energy. There is a Scoop Up Net in the deck. Let's get rid of the Heavy Ball. Why? Why are you still there? Okay, let's go. I mean, what if they Marnie me? You know what? I think I can risk it. So let's do 180. They hopefully can only use 1 Hyper Potion. Hopefully they don't just have another double turbo in their hand and they can do Hyper Potion, heal everything. I believe I can win this game. It's like a 50-50 chance. It just depends on how much healing is left. They've used 1 Hyper Potion. What are they? Oh no. That is so much worse. That is so much worse than the collapsed stadium, because now they can compound the healing. And there's the Marnie. See, I knew they were going to use the Marnie. But hopefully I'll get into a Bruno. There is a Bruno in the deck. Just cooperate slightly. That's all I ask of you. Okay, that's fine. I'll take that. So I need to put Lunatone. They're just thinning out right here. So hang on. If they... No way! They didn't heal. They didn't find another Hyper Potion. So if I play this correctly, I can just win right now. Let's go Lunatone. Boss's orders don't need that. So is there a Solrock in the prizes? There is not. There is a Lunatone though, but that's fine. Let's get rid of the boss's orders. Go get the Solrock. We have the Lunatone, so it's unnecessary. We got the energy on the Lunatone. I'm going to be smart and not do the thing this time. And then I should have a Scoop Up Net somewhere. I will not use the Ordinary Rod, because we know there's another Lunatone in the deck, so that would be unnecessary. I think they conceded. I think they conceded because they know I got it. Because I can easily do 180. Oh, the game just broke. Same thing. The energy is shining like a Lancer. So let's put a Lunatone back just in case. Let's put an energy back just in case. That energy's having a dance party and we're not invited. Come on, give me a Scoop Up Net or something. You are the worst person ever. Alright, that is actually a knockout. I didn't need to do all this. The energy is having that dance party. Lunatone Solrock can beat Duraludon Arceus, assuming that they have a horrible start and you do too, and you prize your PokéStop. But I still won. It counts.